We're counting down the minutes until the launch of this year's virtual Festival of Trees Gala, which starts in just, well, 5 short minutes. Jonna, what do you got going on over here?
Well, I'm perusing the auction, of course, trying to decide which packages that I want to bid on tonight. We're going to be so busy once the program officially begins, and I know we won't have time to place any bids, so I figured I'd use that handy max bid feature on the bidding platform and let technology bid for me. For those of you that haven't used it before, it's a really great feature. I can simply decide how high I'm willing to bid on any of my favorite items, and then the platform will automatically rebid for me up until my max purchase amount if I get outbid. There's so many incredible packages to bid on this year, Steve. And this platform ensures that I can give my full attention to the program while bidding on these one-of-a-kind auction items.
Got some good stuff here, I'm telling you, and that's a great idea too, Jonna. For those of you at home, take this opportunity now before the evening officially kicks off and make sure you are set up to bid and give through our online bidding platform. Click on the Bid Now button located below or visit pdxfot.ggo.bid to get started. Once you're all set to bid, you can join Jonna and me in bidding in some of these beautifully crafted trees or specially curated gift baskets.
And the wreaths, Steve, don't forget about the wreaths.
Oh yes, we will not forget about the wreaths. They are so festive. Only a handful are available this year, so make sure to purchase your favorite wreath before they're going, and absolutely gone.
And that'll happen tonight. It's also a great time to purchase your Alaska Airlines travel raffle tickets if you've not yet done so, as they won't be available for much longer.
Exactly right. The winner of our Alaska Airlines travel raffle will secure 2 round-trip vouchers for Alaska Airlines for that trip you can't wait to take in the new year. Tickets are $75 each. Only 250 tickets will be sold for this, so don't miss your chance to win. Purchase your tickets now.
Steve, I can't decide. Look at this one. Or maybe this one. What do you think?
Now you're going to like that duck
This one looks amazing too, though. Oh, they're all so fabulous.
Seriously, Jonna, you better decide fast. We've still got to get changed for tonight's big event.
You're right. You're right. Okay. It's almost that time, but there's just so much worth celebrating tonight, Steve. Again, that Alaska Airlines travel raffle, these amazing auction packages, and of course, our caregivers at the front lines of Providence programs who truly are our heroes.
So true. So many Providence programs benefit from the generosity of our viewers tonight. In just a moment, we'll introduce you to Sally Cochran, Executive Director of Operations and Nursing for the Center for Medically Fragile Children, including the Respite Care Program, which serves children with complex medical needs who live at home. Now, when COVID hit, Sally and her team had to act fast to support some of our community's most vulnerable children.
And with help from donations, the center had what it needed. Before Steve and I race off to get changed for tonight's event, it's our pleasure to introduce you to the work of the Center for Medically Fragile Children. We'll be back in just a few minutes to kick off our Safeway Providence Festival of Trees Gala presented by the Shiley Foundation. We'll see you soon.
These last 20 months of the COVID-19 pandemic have been so incredibly difficult and challenging for our caregivers and especially for our parents. Many of our kids are especially vulnerable to respiratory illnesses. So if they would get COVID, it could be very, very significant for them. And so it was incumbent on us to really take all of the precautions that we could take and needed to take to keep them safe. So we closed to visitations. We had to very quickly pivot to a virtual platform. So we brought in iPads, set up FaceTime appointments with families. It was a huge transition for our families who are used to coming in here and having easy access into the Child Center, and we had to fully restrict them. And so it was very, very difficult. We also set up regular photo sharing with the families a couple times a week so they could at least see inside and see what their kids were experiencing. And different kids responded differently, but we definitely had kids that their faces would just light up when they heard their parents' voice and where they saw their parents' face. So it was very, very impactful. And then on our end, we would continue to support the residents and remind them, you know, we just talked to your mom or we just talked to your dad and they are sending their love and, you know, hope that you sleep well tonight. So we were the voice for the parent when the parent wasn't able to be here. Our staff takes seriously the mission of our organization and just how vulnerable these kids are and how much in need the families are, and they need our help. They need support, and When I think about the foundation support that we've had over this last 20 months and the donor support we've had, it's been so unselfish. It truly has. When we needed more iPads so that we could set up these FaceTime appointments, when we needed other items to provide care for the residents, they were right there. Lifts, ventilators, oxygen monitors, thermometers that have really allowed us to continue to take good care of the kids. We absolutely could not do what we do. We could not provide the level of connection, the level of care that we provide if it wasn't for the foundation. I'm convinced of that. They are so important to the work that we do and allowing us to do that work. And this work that we get to do with the kids is sacred. It's absolutely sacred. And I don't know how to thank everyone who is given to support the Child Center. I wish I could. Your generous gifts make a difference in the lives of these children every day. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Safeway Providence Festival of Trees Gala presented by the Shiley Foundation. I'm Steve Dunn. I'm joined by fellow festival veteran Jonna Wells.
Hello, Steve. And hello to everyone tuning in at home. My festival styling department sure worked their magic tonight for us.
Good.
We cleaned up rather good, I'll say. You know, it goes without saying that we would love to join you all in person to kick off the holiday season in style. And though we're not together in person, we've created a magical and festival night for us to gather together in spirit, inviting all of you to celebrate this winter's night safely from home by bringing the magic of Festival of Trees to you virtually. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
It is magical, isn't it? As Sally mentioned in our opening video, the caregivers of Providence have had to adapt as we've navigated the ongoing pandemic. So has our team here on set as we've modified the festival to bring it to you safely. Throughout the process of planning this virtual gathering, safety has remained the team's highest priority. Our production team tonight includes only essential team members, and everyone is masked, safely distanced, and vaccinated.
And friends, if you have not yet gotten your vaccine, Providence leaders want to be sure we encourage you to schedule your FDA-approved shot or booster right away. Together, we can all do our part to safeguard the health and well-being of our community.
It is our honor to be with you for the 39th Annual Festival of Trees. Can you believe it, Jonna? 39 years. I've lost count on the number of galas I've joined over the years.
Absolutely. The years have certainly been flying by. Providence Festival of Trees continues to be the premier event of the holiday season, and it's hard to believe that we are nearing that big 40th anniversary coming up next December.
It goes without saying that the Festival Gala is such a highlight for so many of our longtime supporters, many of whom are tuned in tonight. Thank you for joining us. And if you're watching, we'd love to hear from you. So say hello through our chat window tonight. Let us know you're joining us for this evening of holiday magic and Christmas cheer, all for a very good cause.
You know, Steve, speaking of holiday magic and Christmas cheer, we're thrilled to be joined tonight by some outstanding musicians who will delight us with some holiday favorites. Tonight we'll enjoy performances by Portland Cello Project, New Shoes, and Jimmy Harrod. We'll also bring you this year's trees in all of their splendor. And of course, we'll hear about how your gifts this evening will help provide critical care and support to children and families cared for by Providence.
Providence cares for over 112,000 children and teens each year throughout Oregon. And during tonight's show, we'll be highlighting 3 different areas where your generous gifts can truly make a difference in the lives of children and families. But before we do anything else, we want to make sure you're all set up to participate in tonight's event.
That's right. First, we recommend you use 2 devices during tonight's show, one for viewing this very live stream and the other for bidding and donating in our online platform. It works well to stream our show from your laptop or TV while bidding on our treasure trove of packages with your phone or tablet. In order to participate in the holiday fun that lies before us tonight, you'll need to be registered. So with this in mind, if you've already registered, you're all set. If not, go ahead and click the button below that reads Bid Now, or visit pdxfot.ggo.bid to get signed up and get started. From there, you'll click on the Get Started button located on the auction page, which will transport you to all the action in our online auction. We have some amazing packages up for bid and endlessly inspiring opportunities to showcase direct support for Providence. And don't forget, our Alaska Airlines travel raffle is also available tonight. Only 250 tickets will be sold for $75 each, so make sure to get your tickets while they last. Speaking of last but not least, if you have any questions or you need any help you'd prefer to give over the telephone tonight, please call or text 503-773-2681. Our team is standing by and, of course, would love to help you in any way. Tonight's online auction will close at 9 p.m. tonight, so don't delay. Though our auction is online this year, the same live in-person sentiment holds true. Bid high and bid often.
For 39 years, Jonna, this incredible community has joined together to bid and given celebrated support of Providence. And year after year, it's clear that this beloved event would not be possible without our sponsors who have generously joined us once again for this virtual edition of the Festival Trees Gala. Please join me in giving a big round of virtual applause to our title sponsor, Safeway Foundation. Thank you to new division president for Oregon and Southwest Washington, Carl Huntington, and longtime champion for Providence, Jill McGinnis, for your unwavering support of the festival throughout the state of Oregon.
Our thanks to our virtual gala presenting sponsor, the Shiley Foundation. Thank you, Darlene, for standing strong with us this year and for your unwavering commitment to champion for Providence in countless ways. Speaking of the Shiley Foundation, they have already signed on to present next year's 40th anniversary gala. We are so grateful for their steadfast support. Thank you as well to our silver sponsors tonight, Becker Capital Management and Case Smith, for your enduring support.
Thanks to all of our sponsors who stepped up to support the festival this year. Please take a moment to recognize these generous friends of Providence and consider supporting their work in our community. As the Safeway Providence Festival Trees Gala presented by the Shiley Foundation continues, Jonna and I are thrilled to introduce you to a very special guest.
He's a guest vocalist with hometown favorite Pink Martini, a profoundly accomplished soloist with the Oregon Symphony, and a recent Golden Buzzer favorite on America's Got Talent. Friends, please welcome to the virtual stage a powerhouse performer providing tonight's musical invocation, Jimmy Herod.
Happy holidays! I'm Jimmy Herod, and it's an honor to be with you virtually for such a long-standing tradition in Oregon. Thank you, Providence, for caring for all Oregonians during the holiday season and every day all year long. For those of you watching at home tonight, I hope you enjoy this song. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night
Thank you, Jimmy, for that beautiful performance. Wow, what an incredible voice. We have so much more in store this evening, and throughout it all, tonight is an opportunity to elevate the work of Providence. With each and every donation made this evening, you will help provide essential support for children with special needs and their families.
That's right. Proceeds from tonight's event will benefit several essential Providence programs. Our support will further empower the Swindells Resource Center, which helps families access support and information for their children who need extra help.
Our donations will help fund the respite program at the Center for Medically Fragile Children, which provides care for medically fragile children who live at home. And donations we provide tonight will elevate the work of the Safety Net Fund, which provides essential support for pregnant women and new mothers in need.
There's so much to celebrate tonight, so many opportunities for us to all embrace the true nature of this holiday season, to lift the hearts of others. You know, it wasn't long ago that Santa was able to safely join Providence children and families for a special heartwarming visit. As tonight's celebration continues, we share this visit with you now, one that reminds us to hold in our hearts a tenderness for the past, courage for the present, and the hope for a bright and resilient future for all children.
Hi, how are you? How about you? What's on your Christmas list?
A rainbow.
A rainbow? You want a fireman for Christmas?
Yeah. I think Evie wants like a really soft sheet.
A soft sheet?
Mm-hmm. Maybe a Nintendo?
I'll have to think about that.
I would ask Santa for my kids to grow up in a world where who they are is enough.
What I would want is for Evelyn to know she has shown us a new way to love, and you can't buy that. That's something that we would have never had without her.
One big wish for me is for them to be included and acceptance of the community and others to be more knowledgeable in these kids and how lovable they are.
I would definitely wish for Riley specifically that he could make some really awesome friends that will stand by him and be there for him in years to come.
The kids here at the Child Center, they get to be themselves. There's no judgment by the staff, by anybody who interacts with them. They get to shine in what they're good at, and they get to work through things that are challenging in a safe place.
We hear this often in our clinic that we feel comfortable here. They have things in place specifically for our special needs kids that they can't find anywhere else.
I think a lot of people in the community can sometimes write nonverbal kids off because, you know, what can they tell us? When really I think they do have a lot to say.
They changed our lives. They really did. They teach us how a real love is.
It's a place that I know I can bring my child and be confident that he will be well cared for here and that he's not seen as different. He's just another awesome kid that just requires a little extra help here and there.
One of the biggest things that I had to acknowledge as a parent with a child that needed so much care was that I couldn't do it on my own, and Nolan lacked a quality of life that I wished I could give him, and I have found that here at Providence.
I mean, the things that Providence has given to us, I can't put a price on that. There is no price.
It's something that absolutely saves families. Instead of focusing on keeping my child alive, if I can trust that that's handled, I can focus on being a family. And I don't think anyone recognizes how important that is until it's taken from you. And Providence gave us that back.
For the children and families who access Providence's one-of-a-kind programs, Providence is the gift. From the Swindells Resource Center, which provides free information, education, and peer-to-peer support, Providence truly is a gift. For the children that have complex medical needs requiring even more help, the Providence Center for Medically Fragile Children is a tremendous gift for families that need a 24-hour skilled nursing facility for their children, the only facility of its kind in the Pacific Northwest for children needing round-the-clock care. In addition to caring for the residents of the center, Providence provides respite care for medically fragile children who live at home. And the gift of Providence is made possible thanks to the tremendously generous, steadfast support from donors like each and every one of you tuned in from home tonight. Donors like Tony and Jill Leonetti, who join us tonight to kick off this moment of giving with a generous matching challenge. In fact, for the next 15 minutes, the Leonettis will match the first 20 donors that click that donate button with gifts of $1,000. That's right, they're putting forth a matching challenge of $20,000 in support of Providence tonight. So friends, if a donation of $1,000 speaks to your heart tonight, give the gift of Providence to children with special health care needs. Simply click that donate button right here and now with your gift of $1,000 and have your gift generously matched right here and now by Tony and Jill Leonetti. Tonight, we're honored to celebrate donations across the giving spectrum. So if at any time tonight you feel inspired to click the donate button at any level of giving in support of Providence, we would be honored to see you do just that. As this moment of giving continues, I'm thrilled to announce that the Grillo Family Foundation is donating $15,000 to give the gift of Providence to Providence Children's Health children and families tonight. Thank you so much for this generous and impactful gift this evening. Former CEO of Providence Health Plan, Jack Friedman, and his wife, Susan Klimo, join us tonight with a gift of $5,000 to extend the gift of Providence Children's Health to children and families who utilize Providence's one-of-a-kind programs. Thank you. And they're joined by Ernest Spada Jr. and United Salad Company, who join us tonight with a gift of $2,500 to champion for Providence Children's Health. Thank you. If you too feel inspired to join these generous friends of Providence, with a donation of any amount throughout tonight's program, simply click that donate button right now and give the gift of Providence Children's Health to children and families who need it most. And keep in mind, for the next 15 minutes, Tony and Jill Leonetti are generously matching the first 20 donors that join in support of Providence with gifts of $1,000. So double the impact of your gift. Double the impact of your support for Providence Children's Health by clicking that donate button right here and now. Board Chair Joyce Endo joins us with a gift of $1,000 tonight. Thank you, Joyce. George Fox University President Robin Baker and his wife Ruth are joining us tonight with a gift of $1,000 as well. Thank you for championing for Providence Children's Health. And friends, those gifts continue to be showcased here tonight. And it's so encouraging and exciting to see this tremendous support already flooding in. In fact, Darlene Shiley, longtime champion of Providence, joins us tonight and shares the following message with all of you. Good evening. It's an honor to be with you virtually for tonight's gala. I'm proud to sponsor this fun and festive and long-standing event in support of Providence. I know we can't wait to be together in person, and I want to extend my thanks to all of you who are sticking with us and tuning in from home. I look forward to seeing all of you at the Convention Center next year as we ring in 40 years of the Festival of Trees. Please give generously this evening. Tonight's effort could not be more important to the children and families who rely on Providence for care. Thank you and enjoy. Thank you, Darlene Shiley, for that inspiring message and your continued support. And friends, that support is elevated tonight. Again, those donations are really flooding in here at the top of our program. Bruce and Mary Stevenson Foundation join us tonight with a gift of $15,000. Thank you. Friend of the Festival, an anonymous friend of the festival, is joining us with a gift of $25,000. Thank you so much for this generous gift. Betsy Lamada joins us with a gift of $5,000 tonight. Hello, Betsy. Thank you for sharing in your support of Providence Children's Health tonight. Jennifer and Aaron Beatty join us tonight. Their gift being matched dollar for dollar with that $1,000 gift. Thank you both. Jim and Pat Moss with a gift of $500. Thank you so much for championing for Providence Children's Health tonight. Rick and Tanya Maher joining us tonight with a gift of $500. Thank you. Patricia Heinlein with a gift of $1,000. That gift being matched tonight by Tony and Jill Leonetti. Dan and Linda Sullivan joining us with a gift of $500, and Eric and Susan Walter with a gift of $100. Thank you one and all for showcasing this tremendous onset of support tonight. You know, being the parent or caregiver of a child with special healthcare needs can be overwhelming. Many families don't know where to turn for help. They don't know where to begin. But thankfully, Providence's one-of-a-kind programs like the Swindells Resource Center, which provides free information, education, and peer-to-peer support for children and families with special need. Thankfully, they're there. And thankfully, there are donors, generous donors, like each and every one of you tuned in from home tonight, clicking that donate button to give the gift of Providence Children's Health. Donors like Mark Kroll, who joins us tonight with a gift of $10,000 in support of the Swindells Resource Center. Thank you, Mark, for this generous gift of support for the parents, families, caregivers of children with special needs. Friends, if you're feeling inspired by these generous individuals throughout our community who are giving the gift of Providence to children and families throughout our community, join us here tonight, presenting a donation of any amount that speaks to your heart. We'll be highlighting the tremendous support of this generous community throughout tonight's event. And again, in order to showcase your support, you'll want to make sure that you're registered to bid and give in our online auction, which will remain open until 9 p.m. tonight. Once you've registered, you'll not only have access to bid and give in support of Providence tonight, you'll also be entered into our Bid to Win drawing. Each and every bid that you place tonight on any auction package provides you with a free entry into our Bid to Win drawing for the chance to win a bottle of wine valued at $500. So keep those bids coming. As you continue to bid and give generously to give the gift of Providence to children and families, it's my pleasure to welcome to the virtual stage Grammy nominees New Shoes, who join us for a special holiday performance.
Hi, I'm Valerie Day from New Shoes, and I wanted to wish you a happy holiday season. We are fortunate to call the Pacific Northwest home and glad for an organization like Providence that's committed to serving all, especially those who are poor and vulnerable in our community. I hope you enjoy this holiday classic sung by me and my bandmates, Tracy Harris, Margaret Lynn, and Haley Horsfall, with my husband John in the background on guitar. This is Christmas Time is Here.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the years. Happy holidays, everyone! Happy holidays!
What a blast from the past. I love New Shoes. If that doesn't get you in the mood, nothing will. Christmas time is here, but the trees featured in Providence Festival of Trees won't be here for much longer, as our online auction is only open until 9 p.m. tonight. And our Christmas trees aren't the only shining stars tonight. This year we also have some incredible specialty items featured in our online auction. The first of which is a special treat for all those foodies in our audience this evening.
That's right. This farm-to-table hosted dinner at the beautiful Cleary Creek Farms will provide up to 16 people with the opportunity to enjoy paella, Spanish tapas, and other Basque specialties prepared by Chef Javier Erdoneta restaurant. Our winning bidder will also enjoy wine pairing and cider pairing perfectly matched to complement the food. This will be a memorable evening filled with good friends and, of course, great food and great beverages.
I wonder if we'll be invited to that at all. This package sounds absolutely delicious. Who's in the lead on this one so far, John?
Well, let's check in, friends, and find out. It looks like we kicked things off here with an opening bid. Denise Julian was in for a moment. Barbara Bradshaw joined us to kick things off. Daniel Westerdahl, Denise Julian, Barbara Bradshaw. Hello to you, Barbara. Joseph Cleary joined us for a moment with this package as well. Denise got back in just like a a real auction when we're together in person. We've got friends continuing to click that Bid Now button so that they can join in support of Providence Children's Health. Sarah Baer joined us and Denise Julian. It looks like Denise Julian is our current winning bidder. So best of luck to you, Denise. This is exciting. You know, while our generous guests continue to bid on that specialty item, and I fully anticipate, Steve, that a lot more friends are going to jump in on the action on that package. Why don't you tell us a little bit about our next offering up for bid?
It's pretty special, Jonna. A getaway to a beloved destination. I'm talking about the Stoller Wine Country Cottage. The winning bidder of this package will enjoy a 2-night stay at the Stoller Wine Country Cottage for 6 guests. Located in Dayton's beautiful wine country, the Stoller family estates, the special getaway includes wine tastings with a side of amazing views.
This is really one of my favorite spots to relax and spend some time. So let's check in on the bidding for this specialty package and see how things are shaping up. It looks like Lisa Vance kicked things off with an opening bid of $750. Thank you, Lisa. And then things progressed thereafter to $1,000 with Shelley. Lisa Vance jumped back in at $1,250, and then we moved to $1,500 with Barbara Bradshaw. Lisa Vance said, I don't think so. I'm going to get back in on the bidding here, and I'm going to place another bid. Barbara Bradshaw jumped back in at $2,000, and then we had Manu Burns join us at $2,250, Lisa Vance at $2,500, and it looks like the bid has increased yet again with Joanne Vance as our high bidder at $2,750. Well done, friends. Again, bidding for this package and all others will be open until 9 o'clock. So if you have your eyes set on the Stoller Wine Country Cottage getaway, don't delay. Place your bids now and champion for Providence Children's Health. And now, the moment many of you have been waiting for. It is time to show you the first tree in our festival lineup tonight. As we mentioned earlier, we took every precaution to keep our design team safe and distant during this process. For the second year in a row, our designers had several COVID curveballs thrown their way, and yet I think you'll see they overcame every obstacle to create this stunning collection of trees for you tonight. Our thanks to all of these talented teams for their efforts and sensational support of Providence Festival of Trees. Let's get started with tree number 1.
First up, we have tree number 1, Letters to Santa, sponsored by Lux Christie's International Real Estate. It is said that once you put a letter addressed to Santa in the mailbox, Christmas magic will deliver it directly to the hard-working elves at the North Pole. This tree brings that magic to life with 2 little Tykes mail cars, stationery sets with postage, a beautiful matching wreath, and a North Pole scene garage door cover. Have you mailed your letter to Santa yet this year? This tree honors that long-standing holiday tradition and the magic that delivers all those letters directly to the big man himself. And speaking of traditions, this tree has sold in our Buy It Now program, a tradition of the festival. Each tree sold Buy It Now includes a generous donation to Providence. Thank you and congratulations to Robert and Stacy Burley for buying this tree. Let's see tree number 2. Next up is tree number 2, Green Days Ahead, sponsored by Howard S. Wright, a Ball 4 Beatty company. Whether you're a seasoned pro or spend more of your time in the pro shop, this tree has you covered. This golf-themed tree features gift certificates to 10 different golf courses in Oregon, a certificate to Top Golf, a golf swing analyzer, laser rangefinder, and more.
Well, friends, take a look at everything in this space. This is the perfect package for the golf lover in your life. There's gear, gadgets, refreshments, so much more. This tree was also sold by the Buy It Now feature to a generous friend of the festival. Congratulations to this anonymous and generous donor. This is a really exciting package. We're thrilled for your purchase tonight and, of course, for your generous support of Providence Children's Health. Friends, let's take a look at tree number 3.
Tree number 3, Tinsel and Teenies, sponsored by Ware Real Estate, is sure to bring sunshine to your holiday. The winter here in Portland might be frightful, but winter in Palm Springs is oh so delightful. This totally swinging tree will transport you to the land of sunshine and palm trees with a real bamboo tiki bar, fully stocked martini cart, butterfly chairs, towels, tote bags, and much more. Thank you, first-time sponsor Ware Real Estate. We're so glad to have you as part of the festival family. I love Palm Springs, and we want to make sure to mention that this tree also includes A 6-night stay in beautiful Palm Springs at the Mesquite Golf Escape. A stone's throw from golf, swimming, and a whole lot more. This 2-bed, 2-bath condo sleeps 6 people. Will be a welcome escape during the cold, rainy months in Portland. Let's take a look at the high bidder at this point. Well, Elisa Zook right now at $3,000. Let's get those numbers up. Let's take a look at tree number 4. Here we go. Santa has gone to the beach with tree number 4, sponsored by Metro West Ambulance. This Oregon Coast-inspired tree is covered in teals, blues, and natural wood tones. Full of nautical boho style, it also includes a private flight tour of the Oregon coast, including a stop for lunch, as well as 2 Adirondack chairs, paddleboard, beachy gift baskets, and more.
Thank you to Metro West Ambulance for this absolutely beautiful tree. They're longtime designers and longtime supporters of Providence. Folks at home, don't forget that when you purchase this amazing tree, you'll get the tree and all of the items shown here, plus a private scenic flight tour of the Oregon coast for 2 people in a Piper Aerostar twin-engine propeller plane. That's an experience surely not to be missed. Let's check in with the bidding and see how things are shaping up. It looks like Julie Hicks kicked things off with a bid of $2,000, and then we moved along to $2,500 with Amy. Thank you so much for that support. And then Julie Hicks jumped back in with a bid of $3,000. So Julie, you're our high bidder right now. Best of luck to you tonight. Again, bidding for this offering, as well as all of the other packages featured in tonight's Festival of Trees, comes to a close at 9 o'clock. So continue to showcase that generous support for Providence Children's Health tonight. Steve, what else do we have up for bid?
Well, so much to bid on tonight, folks. I'll tell you that much. We have more trees, and we're excited to share with you in just a moment. But at this time, we'd like to take a moment to call your attention to the other items up for bid online auction right now. I am standing among just a few of the many items that could be yours. Our silent auction team is a small but mighty army of volunteers who work all year round, planning and designing mini trees, wreaths, holiday decor items, and gift baskets. Thank you, Silent Auction Team, for giving so generously of your talents once again this year. I wish everyone could be here to see these items in person, but since that is not possible during this time of COVID, we've created a lookbook which can be found on the online giving platform, which makes viewing these items a breeze. Simply click the link in the item description to see larger photos, and then of course be sure to bid early and often. To view all the items available tonight, simply click on the Bid Now button located below our live stream, or visit pdxfot.ggo.bid. Now let's see the next tree. Next up, we have tree number 5, Holy Family, sponsored by Providence Benedictine Nursing Center. The tradition of the Holy Family is honored in many homes around the world during the holiday season. This richly colored stained glass inspired tree celebrates the true meaning of Christmas and includes matching decor in jewel tones to spread the holiday spirit around your home.
We have a few trees tonight that benefit other very worthy programs at Providence. Proceeds from this tree, this beautiful tree, will support the Providence Benedictine Nursing Center. This tree pays homage to the Holy Family and the many households around the world who honor the Holy Family during this holiday season. This tree also sold in our Buy It Now program this evening to a very generous friend of the festival. Thank you for your generous support tonight. Friends, let's keep this support going. Let's keep championing for Providence Children's Health as we take a look at tree number 6.
Here we go, sponsored by longtime Providence supporter Iva Jarity. Tree number 6 helps babies start strong. 20% of Oregon babies are born at Providence, and some families need extra help. This tree is designed specifically for donating to underserved pregnant women and new mothers, and includes a curated selection of most needed items like diapers, wipes, formula, clothes, and prenatal vitamins. This particular tree showcases what we're all here to do tonight, give all Oregon children a strong start in life. I have to share that sponsor Iva Jarity has supported the festival for over 20 years now. Iva is 96 years old now and still as passionate as ever about supporting Providence in the festival. So thank you, Iva, once again. And as you bid on this tree and any of tonight's featured trees, keep in mind that these offerings can, of course, go home to you or your loved ones, or you can donate part or all of your package to a charity of your choice. Let's see how this one is going right now. The current high bid, Amy Nichols Aggie at $1,500. I'm sure there are other folks out there that want to step in and bid on this gorgeous tree as well. Throughout tonight's event, we have the opportunity to give the gift of Providence to those in need. The Safety Net Fund at Providence helps pregnant women and mothers who need help throughout Oregon, providing patients like Brooke with a foundation for the hope and healing that's needed to move toward a future that's grounded in support and wellness.
Life before was chaotic. I lived in a car and I was homeless with my partner, and it just wasn't a life to live. I was in my active addiction and I just totally thought I had like a flu or something. It'd been like that for like 2 weeks, and I went to the hospital to figure out what was wrong with me because I felt so sick, and I found out I was pregnant. I felt like in a state of panic. So they referred me to a program that helps mothers that are pregnant and are dealing with substance abuse disorders. They got in touch with other resources that were able to connect me to different treatment centers. They had me come in and do like ultrasounds and do regular checkups. They become like, you know, your whole pregnancy plan. They don't make you feel ashamed at all. They welcome you with open arms, and they provide so much support between the doctors, the nurses, and the doula, and the social workers you get. They'll do anything they can to help you. My daughter, Luella, is almost 2 now, and she's a bright little girl. She's very kind and empathetic, very empathetic to others, and she's amazing. She's the whole reason that I got clean. I definitely feel more stable, and I feel like this is our home now, you know, and so it's provided a lot of stability, and it's just nice to have a place to call home and know that we're safe here. They help us so much. Food boxes, clothing, mental health resources, housing resources. I don't know what I would have done without them, honestly. I went to school and got certified in phlebotomy, so now that we're moved and we've settled down somewhere, my next goal is to find a job and get into phlebotomy somewhere. That's what I want my future to look like. That's what I plan on it to look like. Now I feel like I have something to live for and to look forward to. I'm definitely grateful for it.
Thank you, Brooke, for sharing part of your journey with us tonight. By giving the gift of Providence this evening, donating at any level of giving in support of these critically impactful programs, we can help people like Brooke get the care and resources they need to support their new baby. Tonight, we're honored to celebrate donations being showcased across the giving spectrum in support of Providence. And again, if at any time you feel inspired to click that donate button at any level of giving, we would be thrilled to see you do just that. Providence Health and Services Oregon Region joins us tonight with a gift of $25,000 in celebrated support of the Safety Net Fund and the Providence Children's Health Programs, helping mothers in need. Longtime sponsor of the Festival of Trees, Directors Mortgage, are sharing in their support of Providence Children's Health with a gift of $5,000 tonight. Thank you, Directors Mortgage. And they're joined by Jeremy and Corrine Seuss, who have also given a gift of $5,000. Thank you for giving the gift of Providence Children's Health to children and families throughout our community. Donors CETA Inc., the Partners Group, and Krista and Steve Farnham are joining in support of Providence Children's Health tonight, each presenting gifts of $1,000. Gifts, I will add, that are being generously matched by the Leonetti's $20,000 matching challenge for donations presented at the $1,000 level of giving. Robert and Marcy Dove join us with a gift of $3,000 tonight to give the gift of Providence Children's Health. Thank you both. Tom and Kristen Wessel join us tonight with a gift of $10,000 to champion for Providence Children's Health. Thank you both for this generous donation, which of course deeply impacts the lives of so many children and families that look to Providence for care, hope, and heartfelt support. And friends, Speaking of support, again, it is so exciting to see the tremendous support that you're showcasing tonight. Those gifts continue to flood in. Solveig Niger is giving a gift of $1,000 tonight. Laurel Durham is giving a gift of $1,000. And again, these gifts being matched dollar for dollar by the Leonettis. Carl Sonerberg is giving a gift of $1,000. Ruth and Robin Baker giving an additional gift tonight. Thank you so much for that gift of $1,000. Kevin McIntosh giving a gift of $1,000 tonight. Howard Cohen with a gift of $1,000. Marcy Drury Brown. Dr. Brown, thank you so much for that gift of $1,000 tonight. Dr. Michelle Radish with a gift of $250. Samantha McGinnis with a gift of $50. Genevieve Busser with a gift of $100. Carrie and Randy Bryson with a gift of $100 tonight. John and Kathleen Bowers join this chorus of support this evening with a gift of $50. Thank you both. Patricia Lynn Knapp joins us tonight with a gift of $100. We have an anonymous friend of the festival giving a gift of $400 tonight. Thank you for supporting Providence's Children's Health tonight. Steve and Anna Maria Heffeneider are giving a gift of $1,500. Thank you. Tracy Hart with a gift of $40. Again, it is so exciting to see just this tremendous surge of support being showcased tonight. Springer and Son Inc. with a gift of $500 tonight to champion for Providence Children's Health. Wayne and Linda Case join us tonight with a donation of $5,000 to give the gift of Providence Children's Health to children and families throughout our community. Thank you. David Rianda joins us tonight with a gift of $1,000 in support of the Providence Safety Net Fund. Thank you. Chief Philanthropy Officer for Providence Foundations of Oregon, Kelly Beekler, and his wife Roxy are joining us tonight with a gift of $2,500. Hello to you both. We're so grateful for your support. Thank you. Tom and Kristen Maher are joining in support of Providence's Children's Health tonight with a gift of $2,725, a very specific level of giving, as the Mahers have presented this gift as a generous donation of stock. Thank you both. Again, those gifts continue to roll in. Ron and Tammy Witkowski are joining us with a gift of $5,000. Don Antonucci is giving a gift of $5,000. This is incredible. Thank you. Kevin Olson joins this chorus of support with a gift of $5,000 as well. Aaron Miller with a gift of $1,000. Hello, Aaron. Thank you. Sally Cochran. Hello, Dr. Cochran, for giving a gift of $1,000 tonight. Thank you for joining us. Larry & Co. LLC join us with a gift of $2,000. Greg Zamudio gives a gift of $250 tonight. Thank you. LKA Fundraising and Communications joins us tonight with a gift of $1,500. This is outstanding. Brian and Erica Brill join us with a gift of $40. Rita Dinelli and Fred Brewer join us with a gift of $1,250. Diane Freeman and Josh Hoyt join this chorus of support with a gift of $1,250. And they're joined by Ronnie Nicholas with a gift of $1,500. Joanne Vance joins us tonight. Hello, Joanne. Thank you for this generous gift of $3,000 tonight to champion for Providence Children's Health. Patsy Cobb with a gift of $100 tonight. Thank you, Patsy. Emily Wolf with a gift of $100. And Emily's joined by Paula Salou with a gift of $100. This is outstanding, friends. If you too would like to donate a gift of stock or present a donation of any amount tonight, simply click the donate button located on screen. For the children and families who utilize Providence's one-of-a-kind programs, Providence truly is the gift. And you, our generous donors joining us in dedicated support tonight, you truly make these one-of-a-kind programs possible. Thank you to all of our donors that are giving this evening. And friends, keep that generosity coming. Keep those donations and bids coming. There are so many festive packages and incredible opportunities to champion for Providence Children's Health tonight. Opportunities like our raffle tree. If you play your cards right, or rather purchase a raffle ticket tonight, you could win this beautiful tree and have it delivered to your home along with a $1,000 gift card to use for all of your holiday shopping. Tickets are only $25 each, and only 1,500 tickets will be sold, so do not delay. This raffle closes on Wednesday, December 8th, which is just in time for our Safeway Providence Festival of Trees Christmas special to air on K2. Steve, this year's raffle tree is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Do you get the fireplace too?
I think so, yeah.
Nice and toasty. It really is stunning, Jonna. Thanks to the Providence Credit Union for their generous sponsorship of this year's raffle tree. As John and I mentioned at the top of tonight's program, there really is so much to celebrate tonight and so much to be grateful for. and we are filled with gratitude for the support being showcased in our online auction. And Jonna, have you looked at the Cannon Beach Cottage package lately at all?
It's incredible.
This would be a great getaway to recharge and reflect on all you're grateful for this holiday season.
You know, it's always the right time to head to Cannon Beach. We know that. And it's always the right time to showcase support for Providence. This we know too. This cottage in Cannon Beach sleeps up to 8 guests, and it's pet friendly. I know there's a lot of adventure-bound families joining us tonight who have beloved four-legged furry friends, family members wanting to join them on an upcoming adventure. So this pet-friendly perk is certainly something to feel grateful for.
With this package, you'll have plenty of time to relax, as this beautiful spot will be your home away from home for a 5-night stay. Plus, we're including gift certificates for Moe's Seafood and Chowder. Great spot to eat. And Bruce's Candy Kitchen. You can't go without going to Bruce's Candy Kitchen for you to enjoy while you're at the beach.
You know, I must admit I have enjoyed my fair share of fish and chips at Moe's throughout the years. Friends, let's check in on this package and see who's in the lead to indulge in some memory making at Cannon Beach. Looks like we kicked things off with Eric Tunn at $1,500. Lisa Vance jumped in at $1,750. Jennifer Burrows jumped in at $2,000. $2,250 with Marcy Brown. Dr. Brown, thank you. Jennifer Burrows back in at $2,500. $2,750 with Charles Reser, and Mary Ann Walker is our high bidder right now at $3,000. Best of luck to you, Mary Ann Walker, and best of luck to all of you. If you're vying for this Cannon Beach getaway, guess what? All you need to do is click that bid button, advance the bid, and you never know, come 9 o'clock, this package could be yours. While that beach getaway would, of course, make a great family trip, others might be looking for a special getaway for just 2 guests. In that case, they should look no further than Escape to Puerto Vallarta package, our upcoming package now.
This 1-week stay for 2 people, the all-inclusive Velas Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, would be a great getaway for couples or for 2 best friends escape. The resort offers ocean views, gourmet meals, and 10 acres of beachfront. The best part is that 2 round-trip tickets on Alaska Airlines are included, so you don't even have to worry about how you're going to get there.
That's right. This sounds like the perfect getaway. Let's check in on the bidding and see who's inching that much closer towards paradise and perfection in Puerto Vallarta. Renee Taggart kicked things off at $1,500, and we were off to the races at $2,000 with Aaron Miller. Joanne Vance came in at $2,500, and then Shirley Kate came in at $3,000. Joanne Vance is in at $3,500 right now. Our high bidder, Joanne, good luck to you on this getaway, $3,500. Best of luck to all of our bidders vying for this Puerto Vallarta getaway. And of course, continue to place those deserving bids on this package and the many more featured in our online auction from now through 9 p.m. tonight.
Before we get back to the trees, we have one more specialty package we're excited to introduce to you right now.
That's right, Steve. Next year is the 40th anniversary of Festival of Trees. And because this anniversary is such a big deal, we want to offer one lucky bidder with the chance to secure a VIP spot for this monumental celebration.
This amazing package will ensure that you can experience the Festival of Trees Gala in style. You can secure your table now for next year's event, and in so doing, you'll get an upgraded dinner for 10 people with a special VIP menu, upgraded wine, premium room replacement, and placement too, room replacement and room placement, and many more surprises as well. We know we all can't wait to be back in person, that's for sure. Why not secure your spot right now for the over-the-top 40th anniversary celebration when we're all back together once again. Keep those bids coming, friends. And again, to view this item and all the items available tonight, click on the Bid Now button located below or visit pdxfot.ggo.bid. If you need any support to bid or give throughout this event, please reach out to our tech support team for help. Jonna has made her way over to tree number 7, so let's head over there and see what's up next. It's time for some Bavarian cheer with tree number 7, sponsored by Providence Hospice. This German-inspired tree will bring the festive spirit of the German Christmas markets into your home and also includes a hotel stay at the Post Hotel and Spa in beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Plus, framed art by New York artist Michael Storing, nutcrackers, cuckoo clocks, handmade advent boxes, and more.
Friends, this is another one of those special trees that benefit other very worthy programs at Providence. Proceeds from this beautiful tree and its trimmings will support Camp Erin, a bereavement camp for children and teens experiencing loss. This tree is so full of Bavarian cheer. There's almost too much to talk about. And this tree as well is also sold to a longtime friend of the festival, Dennis Fleck of Town and Country Fence. Thank you, Dennis. This was absolutely the right decision to make purchasing this tree through our Buy It Now feature. Well done. Thank you for supporting Providence Children's Health.
Next up, it's story time at the zoo with tree number 8, sponsored by Providence Portland Medical Center professional staff. Children love to read to the animals, but story time at the zoo can get a little wild. This tree overflows with hundreds of children's books to keep or share, plus certificates for animal-themed fun family trips to the Oregon Zoo, Wildlife Safari, High Desert Museum, and more. A number of buyers wanted to get their paws on this one, but it's sold to a friend of the festival through our Buy It Now program. Thank you very much to this generous and anonymous friend for their donation. Let's keep on going to see tree number 9. Tree number 9 is up next. Glory to God in the Highest is sponsored in honor of Caroline Sophia Rose Smith from her daughters. This heavenly tree features decor in golds, silvers, and whites and is topped with a one-of-a-kind angel topper. A matching tree skirt, wreath, and garland will extend the beauty throughout your home. Also included, a 2-night stay at Sun River Resort, complete with golf and more.
This tree is beautiful, perfect for our buyers who are looking for a traditional tree trimmed with a quick Sun River getaway. Exquisitely decked out in one-of-a-kind decor and silk florals, as you can see, this tree is just the right amount of elegance for the holidays. Let's check in on the bidding and see how things are shaping up. Amy Nicholas Iggy kicked things off with a bid of $1,000, and right now Julie Hicks is our top bidder with a bid of $1,250. Good luck to you, Julie, and to all of our friends bidding on this package, which again will remain open until 9 o'clock tonight. I can't wait to see who wins this gorgeous tree, and I'm excited to take a look at our next tree. Let's see what's up next with tree number 10.
Next we have tree number 10, Elfin Around the Christmas Tree, sponsored by Providence Medical Group. The North Pole is missing several elves this year, and you can find them here causing a ruckus. This tree is loaded with all things elf on the shelf, including dozens of mischievous scout elves, huggable elf mates, and adorable elf pets. Plus all the latest elf fashions, activity kits, books, games, movies, and more. I'm sure many of you at home are familiar with the always mischievous elf on the shelf. This tree is sold to long-standing festival friends Victor Roach and Siobhan Cheney. Thank you for your support once again. Let's see what tree number 11 has in store. Tree number 11, sponsored by Providence Health Plan, will have you saying, "Sorry, Santa, I was on mute." If you're working from home full-time, it's time to turn that boring home office into the fabulous and creative space that you deserve. This tree has everything you need to do just that, including a full suite of Apple products, an iMac, iPad Air, Apple Watch, AirPods, iPencil, and more.
I love this tree. How many times have you had to say during a virtual meeting, "Sorry, I was on mute"? In the last year, that certainly happened to me more than a few times. One lucky buyer will be able to upgrade her or his home office with this beautiful tree. Congratulations and thank you to longtime festival supporter Betsy Lamata, because this tree is sold. That's right. This tree has been purchased in advance through our Buy It Now feature. This tree has already sold. Betsy Lamata is our winning bidder. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your longtime support, friends. Let's keep that support coming. Let's check out tree number 12.
All right, here we go. Tree number 12 brings Snow Globe Wishes, sponsored by Knight Realty, ERA powered. Legend says to make a wish on a snow globe before you go to bed. When you wake up, you might just be inside the globe. This tree includes stunning decor and traditional holiday colors, plus a variety of snow globes and toys to give or keep. And if you wished for an Xbox or a bike, there's a good chance your wish is coming true with this magical tree. Another first-time sponsor, big welcome to Knipe Realty ERA Powered. We know that in the last couple of years, several festival trees have graced your office. We appreciate that. We're so glad to have you join in a new way this year. This tree is also sold to the generous Heath Foundation and will be donated to the Providence Guest House. Thank you to Linda Smiley and the Heath Foundation for your generous support. Now, we all know tonight is all about supporting children with special needs and their families. And this help is made possible thanks in part to donors like each and every one of you joining us from home tonight, donating generously to give the gift of Providence to children and families throughout our community. As our celebration continues tonight, let's check in with Santa once again. He visited with many of our Providence children and families right before the onset of COVID-19 to celebrate the gift of Providence and the hope that all families share for a bright and resilient future for their children.
The donors are critical in making the lives of these kids better. We know that insurance only covers so much and the kids need so much more.
What I would ask Santa is to have places like this for other kids. There's a lot of kids with disabilities in Oregon that doesn't have places like Providence.
I wish everyone could see the center. I wish everyone could meet these kids.
I would wish that people could understand that Dylan is who Dylan is supposed to be, and he's so happy being that person.
I wish people asked more questions to get to know Nolan.
They take care of you, make you giggle.
And I wish they could see past the wheelchair or that he might look or sound different than other kids, that he's a part of our society too. You know, he's my son, he's a brother.
That makes him a pretty good big brother, isn't it?
Quite possibly just like their typical kids. We love him just as much and care for him just as much.
These generous gifts that continue to flood in tonight really do provide the gift of Providence, providing comfort and joy to patients and families. Each and every donation presented tonight empowers the hope that families all share, that hope for a bright and resilient future for our children. Gretchen Brooks is joining us tonight with a very generous donation of $30,000 to Champion for Providence Children's Health. Thank you, Gretchen. We're so grateful for this tremendous gift and your ongoing support of Providence. Again, we're honored to celebrate donations across the giving spectrum in support of Providence programs tonight. So if at any time you feel inspired to click that donate button at a level of giving that speaks to your heart, we would be thrilled to see you give the gift of Providence tonight. If you too feel compelled and inspired to empower Providence in their efforts to continue giving every child in their care the opportunity to reach his or her fullest potential, click that donate button now. Christine Thiessen joins us tonight with a gift of $2,500. Thank you, Christine. The John and Tammy Merrick Foundation join us tonight with a gift of $10,000. Thank you. And friends, that support continues to grow throughout tonight's show. I'm thrilled to announce that Dr. John and Sue Hayhurst have just given a gift of $50,000 to Champion for Providence Children's Health. Dr. John and Sue Hayhurst, thank you for this tremendously generous gift. Jeremy and Corrine Seuss are giving a second gift this evening of $4,000. Thank you to the Seuss family for joining us tonight. Ruth and Robin Baker are joining us with an additional gift of $1,000 tonight. Thank you so much for championing for Providence Children's Health. John Cogan joins us tonight with a gift of $1,000. Thank you. James and Katie Kolhoff join us tonight with a gift of $100. Thank you both. Jason Malavi joins us with a gift of $500 tonight. Gary Eldridge joins us with a gift of $150. Kristen Duvall joins us with a gift of $100. Lisa Heldrop is joining us with a gift of $250. Thank you so much. Mark Garber is joining us with a gift of $500. Tim and Tammy Cooper join with a gift of $1,000. I'm going to give a gift of $1,000 tonight to Champion for Providence Children's Health. Join us, friends, this evening. Rod and Linda Harris are giving a gift of $5,000 tonight. Thank you so much for this flood of generosity tonight. David and Heather Stevens join us tonight in this chorus of support with a gift of $250. John Lessig, hello to you tonight with a gift of $250. Thank you. T. Farstenberg is giving a gift of $100 this evening. This is incredible to see this community come together to champion fully for Providence Children's Health. Jim and Barb Gaffney are also joining this chorus of support tonight with a gift of $2,500. Thank you both. And friends, again, if you too would like to join these generous friends of Providence, with a donation of any amount tonight. Simply click the donate button located on the screen and provide the gift of Providence to children and families who utilize Providence's one-of-a-kind programs. The generous and dedicated support you showcase tonight truly does make these one-of-a-kind programs possible. As you continue to bid and give generously in support of Providence Children's Health, keep in mind that our online auction comes to a close at 9 p.m., which is just a short time from now. Not only does it feature a stunning collection of remaining trees up for bid, it also features wreaths and those specialty items that Steve and I have been talking to you about. Also included in our online auction is this beautiful poinsettia tree located behind me. Sponsored by Al's Garden Center, this poinsettia tree has become a tradition at the Festival of Trees. Like all of the packages featured in tonight's online auction, it too is up for bid this evening. But unlike most of tonight's auction, the winner of this tree doesn't take it home. Instead, these poinsettias will grace the halls and common areas in the hospital this holiday season. This tree has also sold tonight in advance. Thank you, Nancy LaMotta, for your generous gift and your long-standing support of Providence. But don't worry, friends. We've added a new component this year to help extend the reach of this special tradition with our poinsettia tree. We know that there are many people at the hospital unable to see friends and family right now, and they could use some holiday cheer. So throughout the remainder of tonight's program, your donation of $50 will gift a poinsettia to a patient in need. Check out package number 14 in our online auction to learn more about this opportunity and help us bring hope and joy to those who are away from their loved ones this holiday. As you continue to bid and give in generous support of Providence, it's my pleasure to welcome our friends from the Portland Cello Project who join us from the field at Providence Park with a beautiful arrangement of Shalom Haverim, a traditional Hebrew folk song.
That was absolutely beautiful. All the music tonight has been so special. Our thanks to the Portland Cello Project for joining us tonight. Next up, tree number 13. The Forest Friends are full of Christmas curiosity in tree number 13, sponsored by Hood River Capital. Inspired by a snowy Christmas Eve, our friends gather in and around the tree to celebrate together on this special night. Full of rustic charm and simple beauty, this tree includes Pendleton gifts and a week-long stay at Eagle Crest Resort, plus gift cards for Central Oregon restaurants and activities. Boy, this is a good one. Our thanks to Hood River Capital for being a new tree sponsor this year. This beautiful tree is another masterpiece from longtime tree designer Leslie Ratke. The tree is also sold tonight to festival friend Sharon Cavanaugh. So thank you, Sharon, for your generous support. We hope you enjoy this gorgeous tree behind me. Next up, tree number 14. Take a stroll down Candy Cane Lane with tree number 14, sponsored by Providence Milwaukee Hospital. This whimsical tree will bring a smile to those who are young or young at heart. Overflowing with games, cars, books, dolls, and stuffed animals for kids ages 3 to 11, this tree is perfect for donating to children in need this holiday season.
Sandy Miller and her family have done it again with this outstanding tree. It also sold to longtime and generous Providence donors, Dr. John and Sue Hayhurst. John and Sue, thank you for all that you do to invest in the health of children and their families. Friends, just 2 trees left. Next up is tree number 15. Let's check it out.
Next up is tree number 15, Drummer Boys and Girls Dream, sponsored by iHeartMedia. Drummers big and small are dreaming of this tree right here. It includes an amazing collection of drum heads signed by current working drummers for artists Journey, Sheryl Crow, Pink, Willie Nelson, and Blue Oyster Cult. Plus a turntable, gift certificate to Music Millennium, and an Oculus Quest 2 so you can drum hard virtually. I've been just dying to get back here and play some drums all night long. This is so cool, this collection of drum heads signed by so many famous drummers. In fact, the designer of this tree spent the whole year asking for and collecting these one-of-a-kind autographed drum heads. Displaying this collection in your home or business will provide a conversation piece for years to come. So cool. Some of the names back here, so neat. Mel Brown, of course, up there. Got the Decemberists back there. Love this stuff. Now, let's take a look at the bidding right now. We see Amy Nichols Eggy so far at $2,000, the top bid. Started with Amy at $1,000 and now up to $2,000 with Amy as well. Our last tree is up next. On to tree number 16. Tree number 16 features the 24 Advent Calendars of Christmas, sponsored by the Children's Clinic. Advent calendars are one of the most popular ways to mark the excitement of the holiday season. These days, there are Advent calendars for every theme you could imagine. This tree gives you a sampling of the best calendars of 2021, plus themed gifts or decor for each to make quick and easy presents for everyone on your list.
This is our last tree of the night, and I just love all of the fun Advent calendars included here. This was designed by Providence's own Hallie Gentry and a team of incredibly generous and dedicated volunteers. This tree sold in our Buy It Now program to Steadfast Children's Health donors, the Hanna family. Thank you, Dawn and family, for your generous support tonight. Friends, we're just moments away from our drawing of our Bid to Win raffle. But before we reveal our winner, join me in welcoming to tonight's event Scott and Vicki McCracken alongside their daughter Ellie. Beautiful family who have found the gift of a supportive, caring, dedicated network of care providers at the Center for Medically Fragile Children.
Ellie is an amazing, wonderful girl who has this smile that lights up a room. She likes to laugh, she likes bubbles, she likes the wind, she likes water and rain, pools. She is 15 years old and we adopted her when she was 14 months from China. Over the years, as she got older and we got older, we knew that we'd have to build some kind of a network around us and around her because where we were at the time didn't really provide for any of her needs.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Ellie's personality is easy, but she's got a lot of medical issues that need to be monitored. So we never felt comfortable putting all that on a caretaker, and also just for Ellie, we just wanted to feel secure about where she was.
We have been using the services at the Child Respite Care at Providence for several years now. We were not getting away. We were not making time for us because it just wasn't possible. But now we're able to get away, take care of our marriage, take care of ourselves, and know that Ellie is in a place where she is being well cared for.
I found it surprising the first time that we did the intake process and they wanted to know what kind of things does Ellie like to eat? What kind of things does she like to do? What time does she go to bed? Do you have a bedtime routine for her? All those things that made it very personal. When we tell Ellie that she's going there, she's only been there, I think, about 4 times, but when we tell her she's going there, she gets a great big smile on her face. She's always very happy to go, which says something to us that this is a place she remembers and that she is fond of, so.
In fact, a couple times ago when I went to pick her up, she didn't want to leave. And I felt a little bit slighted, but also really pleased that she was in a place that she felt so comfortable with that she may have wanted to stay longer.
I love having the center as a resource for us because it makes possible things for us that we wouldn't normally be able to do. We just want to say thank you to all the people that do invest in the center. It's made a huge difference in our lives. It's been a blessing to us, and I'm just very grateful.
It's helped us get more personally healthy. It's helped us be better parents to Ellie. So
I can hear her making her happy sounds in the next room while she hears us talking about her.
Yeah. I would say to anybody wanting to invest in the center, it's a worthy investment because you're not only investing in the children themselves, you're investing in their families, you're investing in the future, you're investing in the health and the mental health of the family as a whole.
Thank you, Scott and Vicki, for sharing your story with us tonight. You know, and this is just a glimpse into the support and care that families of children with special needs receive from Providence. And friends, once again, your generous donations tonight can help support programs like those accessed by families like the McCrackens, who rely on the gift of Providence to support their medically fragile children.
Continue to give the gift of Providence Children's Health to children and families by bidding in tonight's online auction and donating generously in support of Providence. And as you do just that, John, I think I hear the faint sound of sleigh bells. Those sleigh bells tell me it is time to announce our Bid to Win drawing winner. For every bid you placed tonight, you received an entry into the drawing. Let's see who our lucky winner is. Here we go.
We've got a winner.
Amy Carbajal is the winner. Congratulations, Amy. You've won a $500 bottle of wine. Our team will be in touch with you. And John, our time together this evening is coming to a very quick close tonight.
It certainly is. And as always, Steve, it has absolutely been a pleasure to join you here tonight. I always enjoy the opportunity to be with you for this celebrated event. And we want to be sure to give one more thank you to all of our dedicated donors who are continuing to champion for Providence Children's Health tonight, presenting generous donations well into the evening.
Great working with you as well, as always. And thank you one and all for tuning in and giving so generously tonight. Your support will truly help children and families in need. As our program comes to a close, we want to extend one more round of thanks to our designers for bringing the festival to life, our whole production team, well-oiled machine these folks are, who make this night very possible. And we want to remind you that our auction is open until 9 p.m. tonight, so there's still time to place your bids on this year's trees, wreaths, and specialty packages, and plenty of time to donate directly to give the gift of Providence Children's Health. And Jonna, there's even time to buy a few more raffle tree tickets, which will be drawn on Thursday, December 9th. Tickets are just $25. Only 750 tickets will be sold here, so purchase yours while they're still available.
That's right. And friends, mark your calendars for the Festival Holiday Special, which airs on K2, Channel 2, on Wednesday, December 8th at 7 p.m. with your fabulous host, the one and only Steve Dunn. This festive behind-the-scenes look at the wonder and magic that surrounds this celebrated Providence event will feature good cheer, merriment, and very special holiday performances from the band Train. As the new year quickly approaches, keep in mind that 2022 will be the 40th anniversary of the Festival of Trees, and we are so looking forward to being back together in person to celebrate this momentous occasion. Until then, we hope you all stay safe, stay well, and consider the many options available to secure an FDA-approved COVID vaccination or booster. Together, we can all do our part to safeguard the health and well-being of our community now, during this holiday season, and well into the future.
As we prepare to say goodnight, we welcome back our friends from the Portland Cello Project, once again, who join us from the field at Providence Park with one of my holiday favorites, Carol of the Bells.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah to all.
And to all, a good night.